Thank you, Davide, for joining us. Wow, what a qualifying session we just had. Pecco first place, Enea Bastianini in third. Can you tell us a little bit about it? What was that like in the garage?
Important because I was suffering all year, you know, that the prize, beginning of the silver race in Barcelona, and he was struggling a lot, so having his performance for him coming back to the normal way, to the natural. He's a top guy, he is very fast, so I see him smiling after regarding for him, for his mental attitude today in the race, to be in front of Jorge Martin, that he was very, very fast in the second part of the season. There is not only him on the track with the speed, there is a mental being with the two for the championship. In the end, for Pecco was very, very important to be on pole after a couple of races. He is the leader in this special ranking. He is the guy that already won the car, because you know the guy that make more points on qualify win a BMW car. Lucky. Lucky. But anyway, he won last year too. Anyway, he will have a garage full of BMW. But anyway, yeah. Those things let them be very happy. We'll see what is going to happen today in the race, because it will be a very tough race. Because at least to me 6-7 riders can have the opportunity to be on the podium.
Absolutely, and we also have Alvaro Bautista with us this weekend. For those who don't know, Alvaro Bautista is the races for Ducati in the World Superbike Championship, and he's the 2023 champion this year. So we obviously know he's very fast, but he's starting from the back.
Sorry, he's been unlucky because he had suffered a problem in the qualify, so he was not able to finish his fastest lap. So that's why he will be in the last row. But Alvaro gave us a lot of very nice moments last year and this year that he won 2 titles in a row. So Alvaro is here because he deserved to be here as a kind of prize giving from Ducati. Please come back and do one wild card with us.
Yeah, perfect. Speaking of the wild cards, what are the challenges for somebody like Alvaro when they come into the team in comparison to when you have your test rider Michele Pira? What sort of responsibility differences are there between the two?
Normally Michele Pira, that is the test rider that normally do 3 wild cards in a year. This year only 2 because one we give to Alvaro. He's testing parts or we do something that we can do during the race weekend with the factory riders, while Alvaro is here as a present. It's a present for him. He has to enjoy the MotoGP paddock. He comes from MotoGP paddock. He's superbike in the last 5 years, but he's 125 world champion. So I think that this time we don't do any special things with him as a development bike. We just let him enjoy the weekend.
Perfect, and we'll really be looking forward to seeing how he gets on in the sprint race later. You yourself used to be a rider, Davide, but people may not know.
Not so fast.
Not so fast. Well, you say not so fast. We have the first ever World Superbike race winner back in 1988. So, how do you feel is the difference now from being a rider to a team manager? What's that like?
For sure, the difference between my era and that was the dinosaurs era is much different now. Electronic engineers are much more important than my times. So I think that now technology is high the times, and I'm happy that Ducati, since at least 7-8 years, is developing a lot of things. We have a lot of innovations that other factories are, the Japanese factories was always ahead the times, while now they are chasing now and chasing us. So this gives us the way to be proud,
Yes, absolutely. Take the most of the situation. And what does it take? We know that Ducati's been successful for quite a number of years. What does it take for you personally as the team manager to deliver a winning performance every weekend?
honestly, we build up a very strong team. The relationship between us is very strong. We know each other since a lot of years, so we know exactly what each one of us is doing, and the collaboration, I think, that is very strong. Honestly, I think that the language, because we are all Italian, apart of two, but he speaks Italian. I think that the language, the fact that as team we are based in the factory in Bologna, we are always together. We spend at least 6 months together in a year. That means that we are more than with our families, you know. So I think that this strong relationship give us a good help in mainly in the dark moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And you speak about the Ducati team as like one big family. That obviously requires a really close relationship between yourself and Gigi Dall'Igna and Paolo Ciabatti. How do you divide responsibilities amongst yourselves to create this winning culture in the garage?
Gigi is the general manager of Ducati Corse. Is also, but Gigi is a technician. That means that is not caring too much about other areas like the sporting area, the marketing area that belongs to Paolo, while I'm more deep in the operation of the team, mechanics, and what happened at the racetrack during the weekend. So each one of us knows perfectly the field of the other one, where the line is, and we talk together, and we talk a lot together. So I think that this relationship is built up on trust of each other.
Perfect. Yeah, I think it's a really important when you have everybody working so closely together. You can really see how that affects the performances on the track as well. And we're known with Ducati, obviously, that you've nurtured the top talent from quite a young age, and it's one of your key responsibilities as well as a team manager. We know that Ducati signed Pecco before he actually won his Moto3 title. What did you see in him? Moto2, sorry, my Moto2 title. What did you see in him at the time?
Not only me, I think that it was a matter of discussion. We want to invest in young rider. We take a look to this young rider in end of 17, then beginning of 18, January 18, we signed him, and in 18 he won at the end of the year, he won the Moto2 title. But we was impressed about his performance in Moto3. Because he had a very slow bike, but he was fighting very hard, and he was not giving up any time, any corner when he was losing on the straight. He was braking hard, he was carrying the corner speed very fast. So he impressed us because he was fighting, he was a fighter with a bike that somebody else say, shit, I don't know. But that's why he impressed us, and we were right.
Yeah, definitely more than all right, I think. Last year's world champion. And one of the things that we know about you, Davide, is you're so passionate. We see it in your celebrations within the garage. And if we look at the race season coming towards next year with 2024, with the more races than ever, we're looking at 2 or 4 double headers and 2 triple headers, so like 7 races, 7 weeks and 6 races. What does that take out on you as a personal? Like, how difficult is that for you to travel, and how important is your passion for a season that's so busy?
I became old, so that means I hate jet lag, but anyway, it's part of the job. But well, honestly, I enjoy to be in this paddock. I enjoy to be with our guys, with the team. So, as you said before, is a second family to me. Many of them are not only colleagues, are real friends. So to me, being this paddock is a pleasure. So that's why it's not weighing too much on my shoulder. I enjoy to be here.
And we've loved you having you here. Thank you so much, Davide, for your presence. We'd like to take a quick photo with you if possible. So if you wouldn't mind just standing to the side, and can I have everybody stood up?